How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massive Beer Reviews, back with a little bit of, little Mountains Walking Brewery. This is a 5% chopping wood Czech-style Pilsner. Yeah. I've had some stuff from these guys before, I believe. I believe it might have been two beers. Might have been an IPA, and I definitely know one was kind of like a fruited sour from a box that my boy Mike sent to me from Tavor. He just built a box for me and sent it that way. This actually comes from Tavor. They sent me a box just to kind of review. 5%. 2-month lager time on a Czech style Pilsner. Let's see how this sucker rolls. Yeah. Tis the season to be chugging. Fa la 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 la. All my goddamn lights are off, I just realized. Let's turn this one on. I'm not stopping a review. That one will be good enough. And we'll see how the sucker rolls. Label-wise, it's kind of like that cool, weird kind of... Everything's... a little stand for my beer I typically put on, it's gone. It's called having a baby. Let's put it that way. But, yeah, dig the label. Like the art design. Kind of like, what was that, like Cubism? Art Nouveau? I forget what that would be called. But as far as the label goes, I can get down with it. As far as the beer goes, I can get down with that. It is just the ever so slightest hazy Pilsner. Like, it is, for all intents and purposes, clear, but it's not that ultra clear. There is a soft little particulate floating around in there. Right, nice little head in the sucker. It's a good nose. I mean, there's a really big grain component, and there's a really big kind of like tannic kind of tea-like kind of hop to this. Not overtly bittering, but a little bit more spicy kind of hoppiness, which is kind of cool, to be perfectly honest with you. And the maltiness comes off very much a little bigger than what you'd expect from a Czech Pilsner. Now, it doesn't look that dark, but it comes off a little bit more robust. It's almost like it has like a rye kind of maltiness vibe to it, because of the way the hops kind of marrying with the maltiness coming off here. Obviously, that's the case with the coloration of the beer. But it smells like a little bit more of a beefed up, more aggressive version of like a Czech Pilsner, but it smells pretty damn nice. Let's just dive right in. Cheers. No. It is spot on what it is. I don't know where I'm getting that larger nose from, but it seems like it's there. Yeah, a little bit of spiciness, decent amount of spiciness with a big kind of malt pop, but when you actually dive into it, it's definitely drain driven. It definitely has a nice kind of hop presence, but pretty much what you'd expect from some of the bigger names, traditional wise, when it comes to like a Czech Pilsner. That bittering is nice, robust, meaningful without getting overtly heavy-handed. I mean, it's big for a low ABV beer, but Czech Pilsners tend to be a little bit more bittering. And that malt is definitely kind of just a classic kind of Pilsner malt. It doesn't come off as big as the nose would lead me to believe. So on the nose, comes off a little bit bigger. And when I'm saying bigger, it smelled like something that was eating towards 6% with a heavy dose of hops, as opposed to something that's 5% is a little bit more kind of traditional style when it comes to a Czech Pilsner. Epically well made. Nothing as far as negativity on this beer, as far as off flavors. It is just over a month old, and it drinks really purposeful, meaningful, aggressive, but at the same time, it's a drinking beer. It's a chugger beer. It's pretty much a session beer. And it plays that role really well because it gives me enough to excite me, but I think I could throw back a 4-pack of these no problem. And I like it. I dig it. I think it's fun. I'm pretty sure everything I had from these guys I've dug so far. So, yeah, nice little new brewery find that I'd never had anything from before, and I'm digging what they're doing. So, yeah. Recap, man. I mean, pretty simple, straightforward, classic style, Czech style pils. Old school Zazi kind of bittering kind of hop on it, with a nice kind of meaningful malt base. None of them get too heavy-handed. Drinks really kind of explosive for its style, but I think that's kind of where a Czech Pilsner kind of hangs its hat while still maintaining that chuggability and drinkability. Done and done. Is it one of the better Czech Pilsners I've had as of late? Yes, especially from the American side of breweries. The classics are classics for a reason. A lot of American breweries tend to go a little bit kind of off the cuff when it comes to their Czech Pilsners, but they're starting to tighten them up a little bit more, kind of BJCP standard stuff. And this is definitely one of them. Really tasty stuff. Value and availability. I don't know how much it is. I hope a Pilsner off the shelf from the brewery, not via a beer mail service. I would hope this would be $13 a 4-pack. I don't know what it is. People out there in the old mountain walking. Universe, let me know. And leave you with, if you like what you like this, if you like chugging Pilsner, Czech Pilsner. And you like the classics, but you like trying breweries that are doing classic representations of that style, you'll dig this. There you go. Herky Jerky Beer Reviews. That's what they're called. I'm definitely not on my A game here. Baby brain, very tired, very stressful. Week 2 of Massive Bean. So yeah, these are kind of my my me times now when I do these beer reviews every now and then. So I apologize for the droopy eyes. And there you go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massif. If you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a little bit of new brewery time. Hopefully see you next time. Cheers.